Welcome to Round Roanoke, seen only on Cox 9. I'm your host, Margaret-Hunter Wade. We tell you about happenings in the Roanoke Valley so you can go out and be a part of them. Chances are you've heard something about meditation. Still, many of us do not know how to achieve a meditative state. There's a group that meets weekly in downtown Roanoke to practice meditation. Brian McConnell, group leader of the meditation meeting, and Richard Cook, head of the Peace Spiritual Center, are here to tell us more. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you. Good morning.
So let's start with, for people who don't even know what the Peace Spiritual Center is, how did it get started? What's the purpose?
Well, my wife Karen and I moved to Roanoke a couple of years ago, and we are lifelong meditators. I've been doing meditation practice for over 40 years, since I was a very young man. And we felt that there was a need here, and the people we met had an interest, and so we decided to create a very small institution, since that was the easiest way to kind of get on the map. Right. And so we did that, and we set up an organization. We have different meetings around meditation and spiritual practice, and Brian was the person who suggested the downtown meditation meeting to be held weekly, and so we set that up as well.
Great, so you touched on that. That's one of your regular events, is the meditation meeting of downtown Roanoke. Explain what happens on Thursday evenings when people join you.
Well,
general format entails a reading, a time of meditation, followed by informal discussion over the course of about an hour's time, from 5:30 to 6:30 on Thursdays.
Okay. Now, you lead the sessions, Rick,
yes.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
What training or experiences, I mean, you've said you've been doing this for 40 years, but what do you draw from to guide this group through the meditation?
Well, every spiritual tradition and every religion has an element involved with meditation, including the Christian. I've also studied Buddhist meditation, yogic meditation. I was with a guru from India for several years. And another strand is the Sufi, which is the esoteric part of the Islamic culture. And so we draw on all of these elements, but one thing that we emphasize, and this comes out in our readings, which are very eclectic from different sources, the core experience of going into one's own heart, one's own spiritual center, to find the peace that one really is at one's core, is the same in all the traditions. So we try to approach it with a very eclectic point of view, so that people from different backgrounds will feel comfortable with it, and find the common element in that, which actually occurs during the meditation practice.
Okay. Now, at the end, what's the goal of a meditation meeting? Like, at the end of it, how do you want the participants to walk away? So for somebody who's never done it, what's the expectation?
The goal is to realize that we are not simply a bundle of nervous reactions to external events. That within each of us, there is a core of being that is good, that is peaceful, that connects to higher experience within ourselves and to the world around us. So it's to gain that inner peace, that inner confidence, so that we are living from the inside out, not from simply reacting to what happens in our lives.
That sounds very appealing to me. So if there are others like me that are beginners, never done this, can they join you all?
Yes, absolutely. We have a very basic form of meditation that we use. In fact, it's on our website. We call it the Foundation Meditation, which explains exactly what the procedure is. But beyond that core, there are different practices that we introduce.
Okay, great. So for beginners or anybody that was interested in joining you all, when and where does this meditation meeting take place?
We meet Thursday nights or evenings, 5:30 to 6:30. We were meeting downtown at the YWCA, but they're going through some changes, and so their building has been vacated by the groups that were using it. So right now we're meeting at a private residence in the Grandin Village area of Roanoke,
Okay.
just across the Memorial Street Bridge.
Okay.
And the location is on our website,
All right.
or people can call us and we'll give them directions.
Okay, so we've referred a couple of times to your website and calling. For
Right.
people who do want more information, do you mind sharing that with us?
Yeah, the website is www.peace-spiritual-center.org.
Okay.
Or as Brian points out, you can Google Roanoke Meditation
Okay.
and find us from there, or give us a call. Our number is 540-907-5289.
Great. Well, hopefully this will drum up some interest for you all. I appreciate your coming in and telling us about it. And you can find out more about the Downtown Meditation Group on the Cox Community Calendar coming up during the break. I'm Margaret-Hunter Wade, and you are watching Round Roanoke on Cox 9.